Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the New York Yankees. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. The cameras are out for this one, partner. Home openers are unique and always bring a special type of energy to the ballpark.
Today is a celebration. It is the beginning of a new year, and there's no other game like this one on the schedule. It's the first time playing inside your home stadium with your brand new teammates, and you know the fans are going to bring the energy. The excitement is already building in here.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the New York Yankees. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Juan Soto riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. He's homered in 4 straight games.
He is managing to find pitches that he can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key for him. As long as he can get the bat to it, because he's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
Just about set to go. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Hunter Green.
Yeah, ZRA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. One of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Okay, all set to go. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Kevin Kiermaier. Fastball for a strike. And the home opener is underway. That's in there. And the count is 0-2. Kicks and deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
He handles it himself. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
On the ground to third, Peraza. On to first, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're dialed into the show. Back in the Bronx, and on the hill in this one, Chris Bassett. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that. And that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
Bottom of the first. Here's Gleyber Torres. Right through there for a strike. Bassett, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a cutter, a curve, a slurve, and he works in a changeup. And that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Here's Juan Soto. Clips the corner, 0-1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
The pitch. That misses the zone. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And there's a ball. This one could be extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw in, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
It's Aaron Judge now. And that one fouled off. Right through there for a strike. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
No outs. Runner at first. Here's Bryce Harper. And that's off the inside edge.
1 ball.
And that's ball 1. In the air, out towards left center. Hauls it in after a long run. And there's one down.
Batting fifth. No left field.
And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Line drive. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. And up next for New York, Austin Wells. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Now, there's so much movement to his curveball, but that wasn't exactly what he had in mind. It's a really good pitch for him, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment with it now.
To short, could be 2. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And he'll reach second with 1 away. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Tries to get back and save.
Well, some errors hurt way more than others, right? I mean, 2 runs come in right there, so definitely a tough run to get over, and that could have been a very different result if they make the play cleanly.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 on, 1 out. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And the pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
And a swing and a miss there.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
1-2.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Wells at third. Martinez at second with 2 gone. Next pitch is outside. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Guerrero makes the play, and it's out number 3. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. The Yankees 4 and the Jays nothing. New inning getting started, and here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Well, Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game.
Outside.
Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Late on that fastball.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark. For those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues, them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And that one is lifted in the air. Soto gets under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now, Danny Jansen.
The catcher, number 9.
And strike 1 to the catcher.
Jansen.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Righty to the plate. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 outs. Good job to fight that one off.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time.
1-2.
Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Righty delivers.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They trail it here 4-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. And a pitch. And there's the strike. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
The pitch. And another ball. Pitch in the dirt, and a full count now. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That misses,
3-1.
and the count is 3-1. And the pitch. In the air, center field. Kiermaier moving under it. Makes the grab, 1 away. Man at first, Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
You know, Boog, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
And here it comes. And now he's fallen behind Judge. Torres stands at first with 1 out. That one's in there. That is strike 2. Got him. 2 out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Bryce Harper to the plate. Fly to left his first time. That one close, ruled a ball.
1-0.
And it's 1-0.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Ball.
Next offering is down low.
2-0 to count.
Strike one. That misses. Ball 3. At the belt and fires. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
In the air to left down the line. Varsho after it. Brings it in, and that is that. One left for the Yankees, but they're in front 4-0. Back now in the Bronx, top half of the third inning, and the batter now is Joey Votto. The pitch. And a foul ball. Votto measures 6 feet 2 inches. Hitting 7th in today's lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And a big swing and a miss.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And now it's Dalton Varsho. In the air right field. Soto gets under it. And it's caught for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Kevin Biggio up to the plate. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
As he was out front that time. That clips the corner. That's outside. Ball 1. That one down the line. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Bassett back to work. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
So, man aboard. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Just missed. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And the 1-0. Foul ball there. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
He made it deep.
Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Right through there for a strike. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Mitch White appears to be getting loose. Kicks and fires. That one fouled off. The pitch. And that's outside. And the count 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. That's towards center. Kiermaier moving under it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Caught in between, trying for third now. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play.
Definitely a weird play right there, and it changes the outlook of the inning completely. Nice job by the defense to take advantage and get two outs out of it, but on the flip side, I have to think they're going to have some discussions and probably some lessons learned about the base running decisions that were made.
Wells off of first with two away. This one in the air. Guerrero moving under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That is the inning. The Yanks lead one, but they lead it 4-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Kevin Kiermaier. Misses outside, and that is ball one. There's the swing and a miss.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Man at first. So up next for Toronto, George Springer. He's 0 for 1. Singy, 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Next offering is in for a strike.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at
Kiermaier on the go. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Here comes a pitch. And another ball. Swing and a ball popped up. And that's a fair ball. Kiermaier round second on his way to third. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Now batting.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. For 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. That's in for a strike. And it's fouled away. 0-2 now. And that just misses. And down on strikes. 1 gone here.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
On the ground, could be 2. Peraza over to second, double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs on 2 base hits. No errors, and 1 left on. On now to the bottom of the 4th. The Yankees 4 and the Jays nothing. Back here with my pal Siggy, John Chavi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Oswald Peraza. Out to short, Bichette. Slings it across. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Here is Gleyber Torres.
Second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Next offering is in for a strike. Good take by Torres.
2 balls, 1 strike.
1 down, base is empty. Foul ball. 2-2 now. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
1 out, runner at second. And next for New York, Juan Soto. And a foul ball. And he deals. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 6-0. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or 2 without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues. He handled a pretty good changeup down in the zone right there. To me, that says he was looking down, and that's why he was able to stay on it so well, not get out in front, and hit that ball a long way.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That's it for Chris Bassett, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New pitcher now for the Jays, Mitch White. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here comes Aaron Judge. 1 for 2. And Judge spoils that one. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Wouldn't chase that time. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And another ball.
Full count.
On a line, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Couple of singles back to back. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that will end the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium, ready now for the 5th inning. Justin Turner now.
Justin Turner.
Line drive.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That misses, and the count is 1-1. Looked like it was a little bit up.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
2 strikes.
The Blue Jays with a lot of ground to make up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 2 down.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Left field, Dominguez drifts towards it, makes the grab, and that is that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. Back here in New York, bottom of the inning, and now J.D. Martinez.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, J.D.
White back to work.
Martinez.
That one lifted to left. Varsho under it. Drops into the glove, and there's 1 away. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees.
Anthony Volpe.
And a foul ball. Got him swinging.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
Swing and a ground ball. Biggio over to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Back for more from the Bronx. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. The right-hander back to work. Varsho measures 5 feet 10 inches, 205 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The wind of the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Judge getting an angle on it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down. Kevin Biggio now at the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. On the ground, and he grabs it foul.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience. Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's Kiermaier now. This one lifted in the air, left field. Dominguez should have this one. Nabs it, and that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Yankees 6 and the Jays nothing. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. White, 29 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. The 0-1. Swing and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. So up next, Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. That one ripped right center field. And it hits the base of the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Fought off foul. Right-handed reliever.
One more.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. Out at the plate. The Yanks up big in this one here in the bottom of the sixth. Hard hit right side. Biggio throws to first in time. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
That right there was pre-pitch preparation by the base runner. Excellent job. He knew that he was going on contact once he saw the ball down. If he hesitates at all, the defense has an option to go home and try to cut him off. But a really nice job of base running.
Springer sizes this one up, hauls it in to end the inning. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jonathan Loaisiga.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Springer in the box now. No balls and a strike. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, I've always said it's tough. An elevated fastball you see so well, hard to lay off of. Well, when you're talking about 100 miles per hour, chances of catching up are next to none. So you see that one just blown right by him. I think you're going to have to start a lot earlier if you're going to catch up to that speed.
Up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. And 2 away to start the 7th. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Right through there for a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as that expands.
And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1. Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. And a pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. Guerrero steps on the bag, 1 up, 1 down. And now the catcher comes up to hit, Austin Wells. Out there to center. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down. J.D. Martinez stands in. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. And that will get out of play. The pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
That's down and in. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. So they make short work of them there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 7. And we're at the top of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Justin Turner. Line to left. Dominguez grabs it on the run. Danny Jansen to hit here. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in there for strike 1. 1 out, bases empty. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Out towards right center field. Soto gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 outs, bases empty. And the batter now, Joey Votto. Splits the plate, strike 1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
To third. Peraza fires over to first. And Votto is retired. And that is the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Not going their way. On to the bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. White back to work. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Tim Meza, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. The 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. That's outside. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
3 balls.
Wouldn't chase strike that time. On its way to the corner. And that's a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
High fly ball out to center field. Kiermaier moving under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. Lifted in the air, right center field. Springer racing after it. Pulls it in on the run. 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Gleyber Torres stepping in now for the Yankees. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Swing and a ground ball. Biggio throws to first. That's the inning. Nothing across here this half. Through 8 full. It's the Yankees 7. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Clay Holmes. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Varsho up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. And a ground ball to first, and it goes just foul. Left-hand batter waits. Falling behind 2-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Holmes, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Right through there, got him. Now only 1 out remaining. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Yankees take this one in a blowout.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse is giving you the same good food it's been giving you all along, and you keep this win streak going.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victory.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the New York Yankees. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Aaron Judge.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
Just about ready to roll. And today's starting pitcher, Carlos Rodon. Not the best results a year ago. Looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on, but he's got to get out of the gates going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues.
Now it's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Kiermaier rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Strike on the inside corner, and the count's even at 2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand.
That one laced to center and a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner on at first with one gone. So now Turner in on that right side. Guerrero leads off first with one away. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one ripped. Makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. He might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. And that one in the air center field. Judge makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. Blue Jays 2, and the Yankees coming to bat. And now the rookie second baseman, Colson Montgomery.
The second baseman.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And a good eye there. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Judge rips that one. Springer drop step going back, and it's gone. His 7th home run of the season. It's 2-2.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And there's a ball. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
And a pitch. And another ball.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
In the air, out towards right center. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Man at second. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A 2-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 4-2.
That fastball wasn't even in the zone, and he was still able to hit it out. Wow. High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
And now, Austin Wells. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now it's J.D. Martinez. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Varsho moving under it. And makes the grab. 2 away now.
Batting 8. The shortstop,
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees.
Volpe.
In the air, right side. Fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double. Second and third now. And up next for New York, Oswald Peraza. The pitch. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Base hit, 1 run in already. Here's the throw to the plate. He's in there.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Colson Montgomery. Man on second, 2 down. And that one hammered. Varsho going back, going. That one felt good. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 8-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That's as far as Alek Manoah will go, and a home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. Now to the bullpen for the Jays, Mitch White. This is his third time out this year. Here is Aaron Judge. Here's a 1-1. Ripped on a line. Kiermaier makes a nice running catch. And now the DH, number 36.
The designated hitter, Davis Schneider.
Rodon ready. Here comes.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Sends it to Tolia. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The right fielder, number 4, George.
One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And now the lefty spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The Y to kick the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Lays out for it, but it's a foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Now he breaks his bat. Tosses to first. That takes care of Springer.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Alejandro Kirk. The wind and the pitch. That one fouled off. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. We head to the bottom of the second. At the plate, Trent Grisham. Ground ball right side to first. That takes care of Grisham.
Now batting.
Here's Michael Tolia. The Yankees up big in this one. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one finds the zone. It's 2-2. Action in the pen down there. Trevor Richards, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. On the ground, Espinal. In plenty of time to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. And next for New York, Alex Verdugo. Left-hand hitter waits. That's out to center field. That one gets down for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more.
They get the force, and that is the 3rd out of the year. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. Here's Kiermaier now. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And they'll do it again. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 1 away.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate.
J.D. Martinez.
Kicks and deals. Fly ball center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
And now it's going to be Oswald Peraza. And the pitch. That one finds the corner. And now 2-2. Line drive. And that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
That's back-to-back singles for him. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
And now on the ground to first, and it stays fair. Peraza around second, headed for third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
First and third, 2 away. Here's some real power at the plate. Aaron Judge. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one is hammered right field. Springer drop step going back. 10-2 to Catertown. And gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 11-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Out to short. Bichette whips it to first. Inning over. Yankees with a 3-run shot. 3 innings complete. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively. Back in the Bronx. Start of the 4th. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And another ball.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
The lefty fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Here comes the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Struck him out looking.
The third baseman, number 2.
Here's Justin Turner. The Jays with a lot of ground to make up here in the 2nd game of the series. Kicks and fires. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Judge getting an angle on it. He makes the grab. That's out number 2. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. 2 down, nobody on. Hard hit left side. Zips it to first. That ends the frame. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Back now in the Bronx. And now the first baseman, Michael Toglia. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. Line drive. And George makes the grab. One down. And now Alex Verdugo. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Right side, Guerrero. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting.
And now Austin Wells. On the ground at first. And it's through for a hit. And that gives J.D. Martinez a chance to hit with 2 out. Here is J.D. Martinez. Righty delivers. Hit hard on the ground is short. Gets it to first. And Martinez is out. Out number. We go to the top of the fifth. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, number 36. This one high in the air to left center. Judge on the move to the gap. And there's one down.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Here's a high chopper. Sends it to Toglia. That takes care of Springer. Alejandro Kirk digs in now. 2 outs. That clips the corner.
He's pitching well, but not the ball to the first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And he deals. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Trevor Richards.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
The pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. Springer there makes the catch. Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. Wouldn't chase that time. And another ball. The Yanks up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. This one chopped up the middle. Fires over to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
The second baseman.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here is Colson Montgomery. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Next offering way off the plate. Aaron Judge waiting to hit for the Yankees. Into center. Kiermaier under it. Squeezes it. And that's the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, all set for the top of the 6th. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. He swung over top of the curveball.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And next for Toronto, Santiago Espinal. This to third, into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together for him. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. The pitch. There's a strike.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Rodon fires. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Rodon sets and deals. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Espinal, the base runner at first with one out.
Ball.
That one missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter. Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes...
Volpe, off-balance speed, there's one. On the first, double play, and that's the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half. Bottom of the 6th. It's Aaron Judge now.
The center fielder, Aaron Judge.
And Judge spoils that one. Got him looking for the K.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to Guerrero. 2 up, 2 down. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Michael Toglia.
Michael Toglia.
2 down, nobody on. Toglia checks his swing, appeal to third, didn't go. The 2-1. On the ground, right side. Fires over to Guerrero. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Down it. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Sean Fernandez.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And that one almost got him. To the right side. Nice grab. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho.
Number 25, Dalton Varsho.
The Yankees up big in this one. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Off the mark there. Ball 2.
It's a good take.
One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, number 36.
That's a foul ball.
2 outs. Foul ball still 1-2 count. The line of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. Right-hander kicks, deals. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen. Chad Green getting loose out there. That's down and in. And strike two.
Full count.
So now 3-2. And that one lifted in the air center field. Kiermaier moving under this one. And there's one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. One out, bases empty. That one way inside. And the right-hander deals.
That's the ball. 3-1.
Up the middle, a dive, he's got it from his backside, on the money. Nice play.
What an acrobatic play right there. Knocks it down, throws from the seat of his pants, and just looks like he's playing in the backyard. He makes it look really easy.
And here is J.D. Martinez. At the belt and fires. And another ball. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. The throw, it's there, and that's a great play. Back here with my pal Singy, and the batter is George Springer.
Number 4, George Springer.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That takes care of Springer. And there's one down. Alejandro Kirk will hit next. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 2 down. And now the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now here is Santiago Espinal. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Towards first. Oh, nice play. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Chad Green.
I think it's got to be a little tougher coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for the stats, obviously, regardless of the score. Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. That's hard hit in the line. And that's a base hit. Lead runner around second.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Next to hit, Colson Montgomery. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 and 2 count.
Volpe on third. Peraza at first with no outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. And sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 and 2.
2 on, 1 out. Fights it off. You'll see another. And the pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Kirk makes the grab. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 14, Trent Grisham.
Now it's the right fielder, Trent Grisham. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Liner, and that should be extra bases. 1 run across. Peraza around third. He's also in to score, and they extend their lead.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to help for second.
Man at second here with 2 away. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Michael Toglia.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Right-handed reliever. Fouled off at the plate. They'll do it again. Man at second. Bounced up the middle. Bichette on the run. Throw to first. They limit the damage here. They get 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors and 1 left. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 13-2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Tommy Kahnle.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
No, that missed.
And the slider just misses.
Countful.
Out to center. Judge is there. Hauls it in for the out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
The first baseman, Vladimir
1 down,
Guerrero
base is empty.
Jr.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Bounced out to short. Volpe throws to first in time. And Guerrero is set down.
Now batting, third baseman.
1 out left for the Blue Jays. Here's Turner now. 2 balls and a strike. Here comes. In the air, out towards left center. And that gets down into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. He's there. It's a 2-out double. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees add another to their winning streak.
9 wins in a row. It's such a good feeling right now with this club that no one wants to be the player that causes the team to lose. In fact, they're looking at ways, each player, every day they come to the ballpark, how can I help us win today? And this is a great feeling. It's like being in the playoffs. When individual statistics don't matter, it's all about the team W.
And the final 13-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the New York Yankees. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Juan Soto, he's homered in 5 straight games. So, partner, some can't-miss at-bats coming our way from him.
Yeah, and I find it interesting because watching him in batting practice, he was trying to keep the ball in the ballpark, hitting line drives the other way. So many times those home runs are mistakes, and I think he'd probably say half of the home runs he's hit lately have been mistakes because he's just trying to go gap to gap.
So, almost ready to get underway. And on the mound today, Clark Schmidt.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful. He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Pretty nasty cutter right there, and you're seeing that pitch, that location a lot more these days, and you can see why. Very difficult for hitters. I think the great Mariano Rivera can at least partially be credited for that thanks to the career he had with the cutter. It was just dominant. I tell you what, I felt like it was a moral victory whenever I could put that pitch in play. So I can feel for the guy right there walking back to the dugout.
And he takes it himself for the out. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Swing and a ball popped up, and it falls. And that keeps the inning going.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Fouls one off. 2-2. Righty to the plate. And that one hit to first. Can't field it cleanly, and they tag him out. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Bryce Harper.
He's hitting that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Guerrero. He'll do it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that one's gone. That's his third home run of the series. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now it's Juan Soto. Ball to strike. The other way, and he beats the shift. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That's just nice.
Here's Gleyber Torres. And there's a ball. This to center field. Kiermaier sizing this one up. Calls it in, and there's two away. And up next for New York, Trent Grisham.
The center fielder, Trent Grisham.
One run across in the frame so far here in the third and final game of the series.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Second inning coming up in the Bronx. Yankees 1 and the Jays nothing. Back in New York, second inning set to go. Now here is Justin Turner. And a pitch. That one fouled off, 2-2. And a pitch. Stays alive. The punch out there, and that's the first out. Now it's Jansen to hit. The pitch. In the dirt, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Blue Jays down a run here at the top of the second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And the batter now is Joey Votto. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two out, space is empty.
Five foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail here 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2, and the batter now, Anthony Volpe. And here it comes. Ripped on a line. And a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
You often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the ball in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Here's Alex Verdugo. And that one is lifted in the air. Kiermaier moving under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting eight. The
Here's
catcher,
Jose Trevino.
Jose.
Volpe leads off first with one away. On the outside corner, that's strike two.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
There's a line drive to left field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Volpe around second, headed for third. Bichette with a relay throw. Save. And now second and third with one gone.
He was all over that one. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Kicks and deals. And there's ball four.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with the quick free pass.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Bryce Harper stepping in now for the Yankees.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
The 1-2. On the ground to second, might be two. Over to Bichette. And that's two.
These boys are ready to make a play with the bases loaded. Excellent job of execution there. You turn the double play, and the inning is over.
Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and here is Dalton Varsho. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. One down, base is empty. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. And there's a foul ball. But Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Zips it across. That takes care of Springer. And that is that. Blue Jays held in check. And it remains 1-0. Back at Yankee Stadium. Here comes Aaron Judge.
The designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's a check swing and a ball in the dirt. And that's ball 2. Judge rips that one. That's down. One hops off the wall. And that's a leadoff double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Juan Soto now. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. He's got it. Runner tagging for third. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. Gleyber Torres up to hit.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
On the ground, right side. Biggio sends it to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, let that run in.
So 2 down now, and here is Trent Grisham. Up and in, and a count 2-1. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Misses inside. Now 3-1. Left-hand batter waits. That's a laser base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Kiermaier makes the play, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On to inning number 4. And we're back. Bo Bichette up to the dish. A line to kick the pitch. That one the other way. Puts it away for the out.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Finds its way through, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Turner climbs in on that right side. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Guerrero around second, headed for third. He is safe.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in the spot. Anything but the inning to the play.
Huge strikeout there.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Only on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And now for the Jays, Joey Votto. Next offering upstairs. Bounce to the right side. And that is the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Alex Verdugo. The pitch. Hammered, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's the catcher, Jose Trevino. That one misses. 2-1.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job.
Turner to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Well, they made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground. The double play he was looking for. Really good execution.
Now the third baseman, Colson Montgomery. Foul ball there.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. And the righty deals. Next pitch in for a strike. Going to count 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Kicks and fires. And downstairs.
It's a good take.
Two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. And another ball.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Got it. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Kevin Biggio up to the plate. Righty delivers. And that one fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Line drive, base hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And next runner on the go. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it is gone. His second of the year, and we're level. It's 2-2.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. Cutter inside can be a backbreaker. You have to catch it out front to get the barrel to it. Does a really good job recognizing it early, getting the bat head to it, and hitting it out of the ballpark.
Here's George Springer. And now 1-2. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. That's the second out. Bobachek gets a chance to hit. The wind of the pitch. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
One ball just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Next pitch is outside.
That's a great take. Tried to get him to chase just outside the zone, but he wouldn't offer.
Here's the string with the changeup, struck him out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. 2-2. Back for more from the Bronx. John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Bryce Harper. And a pitch. Line drive to short and caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched. An absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Swung on, belted. Way back there.
Really nice swing as he gave that one a ride the opposite way, but it sliced just foul down into the corner. That had extra bases written all over it if it stayed fair.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Slider misses outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Into left center for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
All over that one right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's Juan Soto. And that clips the inside corner. The pitch. On the ground right side. 4. Tosses to first. They get the out on Soto.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
Fly ball down the line, and that is Springer. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. We are tied 2-2. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Ian Hamilton.
71. Ian.
Now the Toronto four-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Right-hander kick steals. And a foul ball left side. Rips one to right. And Guerrero is set down. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
One down, base is empty. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Danny Jansen to hit here. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Popped up. Torres drifts towards it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. We are tied 2-2. Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. And another ball. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tim Meza preparing to come on if needed. In the air, left field. Varsho makes the grab. One away. So digging in, Anthony Volpe.
Not shortstop, Anthony.
Here comes a pitch. Swinging a foul straight back.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Yusei Kikuchi won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Tim Meza gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
And he deals. Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. And Verdugo is set down. 2 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now it's going to be Colson Montgomery. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. Trying to keep this a 2-2 game here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2. Lifted in the air out to left. Varsho after it. He's got it. And the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Score remains 2-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Caleb Ferguson.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2. And that one wrapped foul. looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Fouled off left side. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. And now 2 gone.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
So up next for Toronto, Kevin Biggio. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Bryce Harper. Left-hand hitter waits. The other way, and he beats the shift. Now he turns and heads for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Comes the 2-2. Out towards right center field, and that is Springer. He's got it. Runner tagging from first. Now he throws on the brakes and returns safely to first. Juan Soto stepping in now for the Yankees. And a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that.
Zach Pop into the game. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Here comes Gleyber Torres. The 1-1. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Yankees, and this game is still tied. So the batting order turns over. Kevin Kiermaier getting ready to hit.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
That's a strike.
A little frustrated with the strike zone.
And now the lefty. Got him looking. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Jonathan Loaisiga.
Ladies and gentlemen,
1 out, bases empty.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 33, Jonathan Loaisiga. And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Grisham trying to get there. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Bo Bichette, the next to hit. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Missed. Battling here as he fouls it away. We'll see another payoff pitch. That's the 3rd. Montgomery. That's the 3rd out.
ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Trent Grisham. The pitch. And just misses with that one. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Chad Green up and loosening in the pen. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Hard ground ball. Base knock. The leadoff single and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an in.
Here goes the runner. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
Alex Verdugo stepping in now for the Yankees. That missed inside. 2 and 1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Go ahead run at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And out number 1 on the grab. Two on, one out. And here's the catcher, Jose Trevino. Pitch hitter coming on, Austin Wells.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Boog, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at bat in this game.
The 1-1. In the air out to center. Kiermaier trying to get there. Drops into the glove. Runner tags up for third. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
Now batting, the third
and here is Colson Montgomery. With the go-ahead run at third here in the third and final game of the series. Hammered on the line, base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's 3-2.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
And now here is Harper. Runner edges away at second. Fought off foul. That's off the mark. It's 2-2. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. He'll score easily. It's 4-2.
Comes through with the RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Chad Green.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side. Biggio whips it to first. Judge out of the play. Inning over, and it could have been worse. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Through 8 full, the Yankees 4 and the Blue Jays 2.
Ladies
So
and
remaining in the game
your
defensively,
attention, please.
Austin Wells. He
defensive
takes over
change
behind the
for the
plate to do the
Yankees.
catching after
Now
entering the
catching.
game as a pinch hitter.
Number 88, Austin Wells.
Clay Holmes gets the ball now. A chance at his first save of the year.
Holmes.
Vladimir
Leading off
Guerrero
on Blue
Jr. now at the
first
plate.
baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The pitch. Tapped softly on the ground. Slings to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Justin Turner now. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So they're down to their final out. Here's the Toronto catcher, Danny Jansen. This could end it. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Good job to fight that one off.
This is something else. Running that pitch count up, I can't imagine how frustrating it must be for the pitcher to have so many good pitches spoiled off like this.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
So they break into another level with this win streak at 10 now. I think the key is to maintain the focus, because you can have this motivation to get to double digits and then have a letdown. They've got to try to just put out all the distractions, turn off the sports highlights, and come back out here and play baseball the way they've been doing it in the next game.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Final line score this afternoon.